I was having a conversation with my brother, and I was telling him like how I felt about my music, and I wanted to get back serious with my music in 2023. I want to start back taking it serious. But in that conversation, I opened up to him and I told him like I'm really scared because of the fact that like I feel like the type of music that I do or want to do, or the type of artist that I will be, I don't really see nobody out there that's like that. So I don't know if it'll be perceived or taken the way that I want it to be. And he told me something, very valuable, and it stuck with me. He said, when you are a creator and you're an artist, the last thing you need to do is focus on validation from people. Because when you are seeking validation from people and approval from people, or you're waiting on people to clap, that's just like you sitting in traffic with a sign. You will have some people that'll come right next to you and act like they don't see you. You will have people that will stop and acknowledge you. You have people that won't. But despite of what people feel or think, what they support and what they act blind to, that should not move you from your purpose, your calling, and your anointing. And I feel like, it's deeper than music for me. It's deeper than me just saying that I'm afraid that people won't like this or they won't like that. I feel like it's more of a self thing for me, because like growing up, I had a major issue with not feeling like I was ever welcomed, I was ever accepted, I was ever just authentically loved for me, for who I am, and not for the image that others wanted me to be, or whatever the case is. And it has built a self-esteem issue within myself. And still right now, I'm still in the healing process, but I'm also trying to overcome it to get myself to use that method that my brother gave me with everything in my life. Just because people don't accept or approve, I'm me. I would align the right people in your life to speak life into you. And see, my brother thought that he was just speaking life into my music situation and the fears that I had about my music, but little did he know he was speaking life into me in general. I always had an issue with feeling like I would not be accepted, because I knew that I was different. And then I also knew that when I was trying to be accepted, I knew that I was different, but I didn't. I was like, you know what? No, I can just adapt. I can adapt to everybody else. I can, you know what I'm saying? Be around these people and just do what they do, and then I can fit in. When I did that, I was the most unhappiest person. I was the most unhappiest version of myself, because I was not staying true to my authentic self. I was not being me. I just wanted love. I wanted to be accepted. So I changed who I was in order for acceptance. But then I thought to myself, if I have to change who I am to get love or to be accepted, they don't really love me. They're not accepting me. It's the persona. It's the image that I'm creating for them. Mandatory that I had a one-on-one with God. I had to confront him, because I'm like, hey, God, look now. You made me different. The way I think is different. The way I love is different. The way I speak is different. I like different things, than other people around my age group. In my generation, I know that I'm different. But God, these differences that you've given me is causing me to feel like an outcast. It's causing me to feel like the black sheep. Why is it a group of people over there and I'm sitting over here feeling lonely? And I know you didn't make me different for no reason. So God, reveal to me my purpose. Why am I different? Tell me, what do I need? Let me break this down to y'all on how God works and how he's so strategic and intentional. I sat there questioning God and asking him, why am I different? God, show me why I'm different. Give me my purpose. I was asking him for one thing. I was asking him to give me my purpose. God said, no, I'm not going to reveal to you what your purpose is yet. I'm going to give you the gift and the power of self-love, because obviously you don't love yourself right now. You want to be like them. You're not accepting the differences that I've made. You're not accepting the different gift and different calling that I have over your life. You want to be like the rest, but you don't know that you're set apart and you're chosen. So right now, I need you to spend some time loving yourself, and then I will reveal to you what your purpose is, so that you may fulfill the purpose that I have for your life. Tell me God gave me self-love, and I'm going down that self-love journey, right? And we all know that journey can be, an uphill or downhill battle. However, my line of questioning began to change. I went from asking God, why am I different, to God, will you keep me different? My price went up at that point, because when you're trying to please people that make the same money you make, you try to please people that have the same blood in their veins. You're trying to please people, but let me tell you something about my God. He sits high and look down low. He's the King of all kings. And God told me that I'm the head and never the tail. God is trusting me with a gift. God is trusting me with a purpose. God has designed a path that's only designed for me to walk down. So am I worth it? I am the worth. What do you mean? Am I special? I'm chosen and I'm set apart. And God, I am sorry for ever asking you why. God is a God of preparation. That's what we got to understand, y'all. He will prepare you before he watch you fail. He is not going to give you something that you're not prepared to handle. So you may ask God all night for one thing. You may go to God every morning, every night, all throughout the day, and ask him for a specific blessing. But God is not going to give it to you till he know you can handle it. He's not going to sit back and watch you fail. He's never going to set you up like that. So I said, God, give me my purpose. I need my purpose. Reveal it. I need to know why I'm different. I need it now. God said, no, I'm not giving you that. Go and love yourself first. Because the purpose that I have for you, you're going to sabotage it. Because you're too focused on other people. You're too focused on trying to be like them. You're trying to figure out why they can't go down that path when I just designed it for you. So you need to go find yourself in me. A reliable source is God for me. The comfort that comes with leaning on God. The security that comes with casting my cares unto God. I had to submit 100%. And God taught me patience. And a lot of people don't, they have a hard time waiting and being patient. But patience is only hard when you don't have faith that match. But I had to submit. And I got out of that driver's seat. And I allowed God to drive for me. I rode shotgun. I let God drive for me. And I was so content. And I still am. Because when you cast everything onto God, you cannot rely on people. People going to let you down every time. And that goes back to what my brother said about if you looking for validation through people, you're going to be let down every time. Seek God. God is enough. He is it. His way is the way. Time now that we all realize that our true happiness is in the purpose that God created for us. Do not waste your life and your time sleeping on yourself. I know a lot of people that's sitting on a gift and a talent that I know they got, and they know they got it. But see, the thing is, we be so scared to step forward because we don't know if we're going to get the support. We don't know if people going to, what they're going to say and how they're going to feel about it. But any ounce of fear that you may have, you heard it here first. Let me tell you now. Fear is of the devil. God did not create the spirit of fear in us. He's given us power. And within him, we are empowered. We don't live forever. Everybody have an expiration date. Don't waste your life and your time being scared. Go after it. Because anything that God is in will win. Bye. Life Coach Lynn signing out.